I bought the house for silence, but the first photo I posted of the deck went viral in the family chat. And 10 minutes later, Mom texted, "Great, Julian and Bree can move in by Friday." They showed up with suitcases, a crib, and a locksmith. I thought I was finally claiming my own Christmas. Turns out I was interrupting a plan that had my name forged all over it. My name is Faith Stewart, and I used to be the invisible one in a family that lit up like Times Square every time my brother Julian walked into a room. I'm a brand strategist now, 32, living in a glass and concrete condo overlooking Harborview's foggy waterfront. My job is spinning messy truths into clean, shiny narratives for companies that pay six figures to look effortless. I'm damn good at it. But back home in Maple Bridge, Connecticut, the only narrative that ever mattered was Julian's. Maple Bridge was the kind of town where the colonial houses wore white shutters like medals, and the lawns looked vacuumed. Our house, 3 stories, perfect symmetry, golden maples in fall, was the crown jewel. Inside, the walls were a shrine. Julian's lacrosse stick in a glass case, his Model UN quacks climbing the staircase like a victory march, his varsity letters framed in gold. My stuff, debate ribbons, honor roll certificates, a poem published in a regional journal, lived in a banker's box under the basement stairs, next to the Christmas decorations nobody ever used. Out of sight, out of the decor. Christmas was the annual eraser. Every year, a new excuse. "We thought you had plans in the city, honey. Last-minute decision to host here. You're so independent, Faith, we knew you'd be fine. Translation, we didn't think of you." I was 10 the first time I felt it. Saturday morning, kitchen smelling of maple syrup, Mom shaping pancake batter into a giant J for Julian's big game. I waited at the island, legs swinging. The clock ticked. Nobody spoke to me. I got my own toast, dry, scratched going down. It got refined. Teenage years, I won a regional writing prize. $100 check, certificate, real pride. Came home buzzing. Mom was sorting mail. "That's nice, dear," she said, eyes on a letter from Julian's dream college. "Could you proofread his essay? He's stuck on the conclusion. You're so good with words." My prize wasn't a win. It was a tool. The breaker came freshman year of college. Train ticket booked. Dad called. "Change of plans, Faith. Come beach with Aunt Linda. Flight's too expensive to add you. See you at New Year's." I spent Christmas in a dorm eating ramen alone, watching It's a Wonderful Life alone. January, I visited Nana Ruth. There it was on her fridge, the family Christmas card. Them in matching red sweaters by our fireplace, December 24th. They never left. I stopped asking, stopped hinting, built a life where I didn't need inviting. Solo Decembers became my brand. Snowy Airbnbs, roast for one, expensive wine. I retrained my senses. Oranges and cloves meant someone else's holiday. I chose peppermint. Crisp, clean, mine. Work became my momentum. Redwood Meridian, Cold Brew, Quiet Ambition, 6 months on Tideline Outdoors. I rebranded them from khaki vest to Find Your Signal. Clarity in the noise. Campaign crushed targets in 90 days. Performance review? Arthur slid an envelope across the desk. $85,000 bonus, effective immediately. I didn't call my parents, crushed the reflex, called Nana Ruth instead, told her the number. Silence. Then, "Well, it's about time they noticed. You built this yourself, kiddo." That night, I opened Zillow. Impulse search. High timber, Elcrest Range. Found it. In A-frame, black, dramatic, all angles against snow and pine. 3 bedrooms, massive deck, new listing. Midnight, I called Elcrest Realty. Maya Linwood answered, alert. FaceTime tour at 12:07 a.m. Glass wall, soaring beams, deck hanging over a valley of blue cold. I asked myself, can I wake up here alone and feel safe? Yes, a loosening in my chest. First real breath in years. Next morning, High and Pine LLC, mythical bird, pine trees, my name off the deed. All cash offer, $10K under. Countered, accepted. 21-day close. I became a machine, work days in Harborview, nights driving 3 hours up the mountain. Air mattress in the great room facing the fireplace. Sanded cabinets till my shoulders screamed. Installed smart locks. Thunk. Security. Painted, wired track lighting. Assembled guest beds with my own hands. Not for obligation. For choice. First test. Invited Priya, Gabe, Luce. My real team. Chili on the floor, board games, laughter ricocheting off beams. House held joy. Posted 3 photos on private Instagram. Deck at dawn. Fog like an ocean. Coffee mug by the hearth. Fireplace flames. Caption: bought myself a quiet place. Next morning, family chat exploded. Mom screenshotted, posted, Faith bought a mountain getaway. Perfect timing. Julian and Belle need space. Baby on the way. Moving Friday. So blessed. Dad, prudent to consult family on major purchases, tax implications, liability. Julian, thumbs up emoji. Photo of U-Haul boxes labeled nursery. Mom's solo text. Christmas at your place. Non-negotiable. We'll cover groceries. I typed, no. Other plans. Sent. Dad called. This isn't a game. Be useful. I hung up. Built deck boundaries folder. Screenshots, call logs. Called Nana Ruth. She said, if they show, don't open the door. Call the sheriff. Trespassers. Hired Sable Winters, property litigator, ice cold. Filed no trespass letter naming Gregory, Celeste, and Julian. Recorded, sent certified. December 23rd, 7:42 p.m. Motion alert. 2 SUVs, suitcases, crib, locksmith, doorbell. I spoke through the camera. Private property, leave. Mom, Faith, it's freezing. We brought ham. Locksmith drilled. I called dispatch. Active trespass, attempted forced entry, no trespass on file. Deputy arrived, red blue lights, ID'd them, served envelope. Leave or be arrested. They loaded up, defeated. Christmas morning, snow, cinnamon rolls, chosen family. Posted, nothing. Then Mom's Facebook. Christmas miracle, Julian and Belle have a safe place, moving soon, mood board, high timber tag. DM from old classmate. Overheard your dad at the club asking for property management in Elcrest. Used your parcel number, said my kid's new place. County portal. Pending change of address. Julian and Belle to my P.O. box. Sable. Phase 2. Administrative occupation. Christmas night. Forged tenancy agreement. Faith M. Stewart. No middle initial. DMV vehicle regitept. Utility calls. Dad as secondary responsible. Sable filed cease and desist, fraud alerts, protective order petition. Frozen everything. December 30th, 2:51 a.m. Motion alert. Dad stuffing affidavits into my P.O. box. Household members. Property manager Gregory Stewart. Sable. Emergency motion filed. December 31st, 8:03 p.m. New Year party. Chili, cocoa, neighbors, friends. Laminated docks by the door. 2 SUVs. Parents, Julian, Belle. Mediator with briefcase. Temporary occupancy. Consent by silence. I held up my stack. Deed, no trespass. Cease and desist. Emergency motion. Deputy Miller stepped from the shadows. Welfare standby. Bell broke. I'm not having my baby in a house we stole. Walked away. Summons served. They left. Final time. I closed the door. Thunk. Turned to my guests. Smiled. Hot cocoa on the deck. Extra whipped cream.